There are not many new cars around anymore that celebrate the raw and mechanical enjoyment of driving quite like the Subaru BRZ, and Toyota 86 for that matter, almost regardless of how much money you have to spend. Here is the all-new 2022 model. Well, we say all new, but technically there are some elements that carry over from before, such as the underlying platform, but almost everything is either completely revised or enhanced in some way. 2 variants are on sale in Australia, including the Standard and the S. Here we're testing the S with both the manual and auto transmission. The styling has been refreshed, so now it looks a bit sleeker and more modern, and the roof is now aluminium to reduce weight and lower the centre of gravity. A lot more changes are found under the skin. The rear track is 10mm wider for better stability, and the suspension is overhauled, especially at the front. Body rigidity is also up by 50% to increase handling response. Fortunately, its lightweight nature has been retained, with this manual version offering a tare weight of just 1,250 kilograms. That's seriously light for a modern vehicle. Another big change is a switch to Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tyres. They measure the same 215/40 as before, but they offer heaps more grip over the previous setup. Although it hangs on for longer, it can drift in a more controlled manner. Hiding behind the wheels are a set of fairly conventional brakes. Being so light though, it doesn't need massive eye-popping calipers or cross-drilled discs. These do a fantastic job, even after repeated abuse. The interior has been updated in a familiar kind of way. Most of the controls are in a similar area as before, which is great as it is a very ergonomic and easy to take in layout. There's a new touchscreen on the dash, running improved apps and graphics, and both the Standard and S model come with a 6-speaker sound system with digital radio and sat-nav. The S model adds leather and ultra-suede seats, along with seat heating in the front. Chunky sports seats continue, offering excellent support in the bends. As before, the rear seat is pretty much useless. Actually, that's a lie. You can use the area to store additional items, such as a racing helmet. For people though, forget it. Boot space is minimal and there's a full-size spare wheel taking up a lot of the room. But at least the wheel is upside down, so you can fill it with shopping. The auto version we're testing is coated in the popular WR blue, while the manual version showcases the subtle sapphire blue option. There are no visual differences for the auto, except inside you'll find a manual-looking gear lever and paddle shifters. For us, the most welcome change is the new 2.4-litre engine. On paper, it clearly offers more power and torque, but out on the road, it feels like a completely different unit. You can now power out of corners in 3rd gear with no lag, and yet it still loves to rev right up to 7,000 RPM. With the new engine, it revs more freely as well. Fans might remember we dyno tested the previous model and found the power curve showed a clear flat spot at around 4,000 RPM. Now, that's no longer here. It just revs cleanly, straight up to the red line. Out on the road, it is pure joy to drive. The super nimble handling means you can throw it around like a go-kart, and thanks to the upgraded suspension and tyres, the grip threshold is much higher, inspiring more confidence behind the wheel. It's also noticeably quicker. According to our tests, 0 to 100 times are slashed by over a full second, including with the auto. This is what they go like.